All right, next up on fixing up this old shed, I need to paint the roof. So I need to figure out what kind of paint to use. I need to go to the hardware store still. And then also put the gutter on. We've had some awesome good rains in the past couple weeks. And the whole time I kept on thinking, man, I need to save this rain. I mean, our pond's filling up again. It's mainly to feed our animals throughout the year. Kind of like a backup to our well that we're on. I'm coming. Pigs plus rain equals mud. Our creek is back. Let's follow this up. I showed you guys in previous videos where this creek goes. It goes into our forest. Let's see where it's coming from. I believe it's coming from this other property up here. It just kind of comes down right there. Yeah, there's a creek flowing right in there. Goes all the way up. The barn's over there, and the water comes off that roof all the way down here. And then it puddles up right here. That small barn is actually just a test and kind of like my practice on before I do this big boy here. This is the one I really want to do, which I'm basically going to do the same thing with gutters and then fixing the roof. But look at all this rainwater. I mean, those are filled buckets. I got a filled bucket there, all this rain coming down. But imagine all that rainwater we're collecting off of that. Imagine this one. Wow. As much as I didn't want to work in the rain, I knew that I needed to get this done. So I finished off repairing the roof. And replacing some of the metal with new metal to get ready to put gutters on it. This is gonna act like a third hand. That way we have something to hold our 1x6 on. When we go across here, it's gonna rest on there. So that way we can screw one end and then work our way over here. All right, we're gonna go and hang it on that other end there. And then we're gonna screw it on this end. And then you come on this other side and we're still hanging up here. So that's leaning up against there. And then you put this where you want it and then you screw it in. Whoever built this did an awesome job, because that was two 12-foot pieces right there and I didn't even have to cut them. This is our rain gutter collection system for now. I need to install it on the barn. This one had soybean, no GMO soybean. There's some soybean in there. I figured soybean oil doesn't seem like horrible, right? It doesn't seem bad. It's no GMO, at least. But I need to clean this out. We need to rinse some of that oil out. I'm cleaning this out with some soap and just washing it out as best I can. Every morning I check on my beef, make sure it's still there. looks good, yeah. The sun's coming out today too, so that's a plus. Hopefully we can get that done today. Let's move some animals. Let's feed some animals, because I need the sun. This Southern California boy needs the sun. Good morning. There you go. Zeke. Also, we may have to get another pig netting. I hate to buy another pig netting, but I think the plan is we're gonna try to separate these guys. Not today, but I think this week we're gonna try to do that, and hopefully to get them moving. Cause Zeke's trying to make some babies with Elvira, but Elvira's not letting him. And it's been like that since we've had these two. So we're gonna continue trying. Hey, you guys are not squealing. So muddy in here. Another, there you are. We need to move these guys out too this week. At least move them to another spot over. I know I said I wanted to put them in the forest, but honestly there's nothing growing right now. When I said it, there was a bunch of stuff growing, but now it's pretty much winter and there's nothing. All right. Hey pig. Hey pig. It's funny, they didn't even touch this hay. I put some hay in here. I'm telling you, this spot right here, it looks like a muddy mess, but man, come summer, this is gonna be the best soil. This spot right here, it might end up being a future greenhouse that we've already kind of talking about it, you know, trying to get it going, trying to figure out like where we want to put this greenhouse, how it's gonna work, how it's gonna look. Let me pet you. You let me pet you? Good morning, beefy boy. If I feed him 1 square bale a day, you're talking $200 to feed him a month. $200 a month. You know, so we're talking about, you know, putting him in our freezer after we put that other beef away in our freezer. We might not have to raise beef for another for 2 years. Bernice, good morning. We need to move our covered wagon to another location. We're moving, you guys. We're collecting all the chicken poop, and then we're gonna put it, I think we should put it in our garden. You think so? The raised beds?
Well, I have one raised bed that we could put it in. The other ones have food in it.
Come on, chickens. Come on. Move it. There's the feed over there. All right, they're all here. That was easy. Good job, guys.
So I have this bed here, which I could work into the soil. This bed is ready to go for March when it's time to plant potatoes. This should be decomposed by March. And then this bed over here is, oh no. You see something? No, you're not going to eat all of my plants. This is why we can't grow collard greens, because of this bird right here. Come on.
We planted some strawberries here. And look at our garlic. It's already growing. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Now it's time to paint this roof. I chose to use a Rust-Oleum paint. Hopefully this roof will last a little bit longer. And then also hit it with some Flex Seal spray where the nails are. All right, we're almost done with this build. Putting on the gutter on. but we need to move this IBC tote all the way to that shed. Ooh, yeah, good morning. It's a good way to get warmed up in this 20-degree weather. How bad do you want to save water? Let's keep going. We got this. All right, so we want it about right there. I'm just trying to see how much of a curve there that I need to install this. Gutter's gonna be there. Curve needs to come down right into this top opening here. And then we're gonna collect the water out from that spout. But I need to elevate it, and it needs to be fairly on a level surface because it's kind of hilly right here. So you know what that means. Back to the hardware store. For the gutters, I'm just going to use these screw things. You just pop those in. This is what they're made for. My only concern about using an IBC tote is that it is clear, and so it might grow algae inside of it. So I might have to spray paint this or wrap it in some black plastic. Or I might just get rid of it altogether and see if I can find a black IBC tote. I'm just gonna try to keep this very basic and simple. This might evolve over time, but we have a used screen. We're just gonna place that over the top, and this is so that way no bugs can get in it or some kind of debris. And then I'm gonna use my favorite, zip ties. Just make a square with zip ties, and you place it over that, and then that's when you tighten it. Not before, but after you place it over. I'm gonna try to keep this very simple. You just have some flexi gutters. This is for your gutter, you know, flexi stuff. And then you just pop that in. I'm gonna put a screw up top so that way that won't pop out. So that's it. Pretty simple. You know, rain gutters in, it come down here, flexible hose. It's gonna pop in there. That's for mosquitoes. And the rain's just gonna go in there. I might end up putting a 4-inch hole in this. This is the cap. And then fitting this pipe right into that hole and then screw this back on. So that way this is not, you know, moving all over the place, because if we get some good winds, then this could knock this out. Maybe like that, and water could spill out. So if I had a hole there on this cap, this would fit right in there, and then screw that on, and that should hold tight. But I don't have a 4-inch hole saw, so back to Lowe's. The roof is painted now, and then the gutters, water comes out there. We're saving water. It's a big step than these 5-gallon buckets just hanging underneath the gutter. Well, this is a start to our saving water journey. I suspect this might evolve. Like I said, I think this is going to evolve over the years. But this is just a start, just to kind of get it going. I need to get a proper hookup for a hose so you can hook on there, and then we could fill up buckets when this is filled up, and then we could water our chickens, pigs. There's a calculation you can find online, but just on this little roof I could save 12,000 gallons a year, and this one's 275 gallons, so I could actually hook up one here, hook them together all in a row if I wanted to, or get like a legit rain barrel, but those are so expensive. You know, this one cost me 80 bucks, and that was cheap. That, you know, I've seen these up to 150 bucks at the most. I've seen them at the cheapest 80 bucks. Now I'm curious to see how long it would take to fill up this barrel, 275 gallons. So I guess we'll find out. But if you guys want to see another rain barrel collection system that we did on our 1.5 acres, and this one's much smaller than this one, but I'll leave that build right here, which I got some ideas from that one because that worked so well. So check out this link, guys, so you could check out how to save water, because I believe everyone needs to do it.